right, Tevon and Jahani. We'll go 4 downs with Tevon Wright and Jahani Wright. First down, guys. You were probably as excited as I was Saturday night. College football season started, and from right there in your backyard in Florida, you had Miami and the Gators playing. Turned out to be a pretty good ball game. Gators, Canes, Florida State. Which one are you guys?
The U, baby. The U.
It's all about the U.
I'm home team.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm home team. I'm a home team guy. It's all about the U, baby.
That's awesome, and it's kind of cool watching that game, isn't it? Where guys, know each other, they played against each other. Then you got that one becomes a Gator, one becomes a Cane, one's a Knoll, and they play against each other. Yeah, it's got to be fun to watch that.
Yeah, that's one of the things where it's very exciting to know that we have those 3 schools, and it's exciting for me because I know a lot of people from every Florida State, Miami, Florida, and those games. I love those games, but I'm a diehard U fan.
All right, so we got a couple of Hurricanes in here with us with Chadron State. And in second down, guys, you kind of touched on it already, Tevon. You guys went to high school down in Hialeah, Florida, right?
Yep.
Champagnat Catholic? Oh my gosh, I got it right. I've been asking you for years, and I finally got it right. Happy to hear that I finally got it right. That's down in the Miami-Dade County, right? So obviously just tremendous football talent, and down in Florida, great teams. I was watching the St. Thomas Aquinas game on ESPN the other day, and they're a fun team to watch down from that region. So who are some guys you played with in high school or played against, who are at maybe some big Division I schools or who have gone on to the pros? Some guys maybe you still talk to or are friends with out there?
One I could say is Greg Ruscio. He used to play for Champagnat. He was, at the time, he played safety and DN, and he played receiver too.
What was his name again, Johnny?
Greg Ruscio.
Greg Ruscio.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was tall. He was like 6'5", and he was like the main player on the team. Like he just get to it and stuff like that.
Yeah. For me, we had kids like Donovan George. He played for FIU. I played football with this guy named Steve. We had a couple guys. Right now he plays for Tennessee State. Voshan now he went to Florida. He actually played for the Bills. He's a linebacker there, and he's one of those guys that you will see about him this year. You guys will see about him.
That's awesome. The Texas, Florida, California, 3 great schools for high school football, and you guys were right there, a part of that down in Florida in the Miami area. Third down, well, let's go to this one. What's your major and your career path? Tevon, this might be a little more close for you because you're a senior. So, Jahani, we'll find out what you're studying, maybe what you want to do too, even with some time left in school. But Tevon, what do you want to do next?
Right now I'm a sport and exercise science major. With that, I plan to be an athletic trainer. That's my number 2 plan. Number 1 is obviously to go on to the next level and be the next guy out of here, Shadron. But my backup plan is to be an athletic trainer. And the states, that's where, like, if I don't make it to where I want to go, and like, NFL-wise or professional on to the next level, I can stay close to the sport and be a part of those guys that help, be part of that team to help guys prepare themselves and prevent injuries and things like that. Because I've been around injuries a lot. I got injured, I've been playing football since I was 6, like I said. So I've been around the game a lot. So I know how players are feeling. I think I have that knack and that touch for athletes because I've been through it.
Yeah. Johnny, what about you? What are you studying, and what do you think you might want to head off and do in your career?
Well, I'm also in sports rec too, and I actually wanted to open a gym, for all athletes from high school, because for us growing in high school, it was hard, lifting, because especially at Champagnat, it was like a small 2A school. We barely had any gym, so I just want to open a gym for all the high school players who don't have access to a gym. You feel me? They have different resources and stuff like that. So that's what I want to do with my.
You said some of those gym type of resources were limited down there at the 2A school level. Did you guys have to go and find different ways to build strength and build speed? You hear the stories of Tony Dorsett or Herschel Walker. One of those guys all he did was sit-ups or push-ups. And how did you guys kind of make up for some of those things?
What we do every night, I put it, even to this day, we go out there before we go to bed every night. I try to put in 200 push-ups, and I try to get at least 500 sit-ups in the night. I do my curls, my extensions, because I got a band in my room and some dumbbells. So doing stuff like that, when I was back home in Florida, we had little things like that. So we do that before we go to bed. But if we didn't have the school weight room at Champaign, we went into this facility called Extreme Fitness. He was down the street from our school, and he was a personal trainer for us. He taught us like motor movement skills, weight training, everything. He was good. He hip mobility, all those things. He's one of those guys that really wanted us to do good, and he knew where we coming from, and we didn't really have it, so he didn't have to do the things he did for us. And every day after school, we'd go straight to his gym and just put in work. And he was one of those guys that it wasn't really the weights, because he knew when we get to college we was gonna build that weight. So for him, it was like working the smaller muscles, the flexibility, hip mobility, things like those, speed, quickness. It wasn't really the weights, because he knew when we got to college we was gonna put on that 15 pounds automatic as a freshman, and the weights were gonna come. So for him, it was building the skill for the game.
Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Hey, 4th down. Let's finish up on our 4th down topic. And what's the best part of being a Chadron State Eagle up here in Nebraska?
For me, I like how it's quiet. I'm a quiet dude. Like the quiet coming from a big city, it's like a lot of like noise and stuff, everything happening, shooting and stuff like that. It's like here, it's more quiet. I can get in my element, like really focus, like what I really have to do. So
yeah,
that's what I like about Chadron.
That's you, Tevon.
So this place, a lot of people are just saying that this is a special place, and people don't really understand that. Me, when I came to college, I knew I wanted to be somewhere far from home. Like my brother said, back home is loud and noise. It's Miami, it's bigger city. So when I went to college, I knew I wanted to go somewhere like this, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this. But when I got here, it was one of the best decisions I made. Chadron is a place where the family camaraderie is really, really like number one thing for me. Like I'm a family guy. Like I like to be a part of something. I like to be knowing that I'm welcome here. This team is what I wanted. When I go home for summers, I'm in for a week in Miami, and I'm ready to get back to school. Yeah. It's really the culture behind it, because we have a lot of values to our team, and that's what I'm all about, culture and value, and we have it in that family vibe is like it's one of those things where you will put out your best when you're around people that got your back, and this is a place that got your back through whatever. And Coach Long, all the coaches, especially Coach Long, he's one of those guys that I really feel like he's like a father figure to me. Like he told me he loved me, and that when I heard that, I'm like, yo, that's big, because a coach telling you he loves you, I mean, he really means that, and that's number one for me. That family vibe and just that brotherhood that we have, and everybody's together. It's no separate, no group here. Everybody's a team. That's why I feel like this team this year will be dangerous, because we're all one and we all fighting for the same goal. So
that's awesome to hear, Tevon, and you guys, how much you love that family atmosphere at Chadron State, and the fans are going to love watching the Wright family on the field this year. Tevon and Jahani, senior and redshirt freshman, both going to be making a ton of plays this year. Fans can't wait to see them on the field. Guys, this has been just so much fun. Thanks for sitting down with me and doing our interview here today. Can't wait to see you both on the field here this season coming up. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.